Hello, lords and ladies. Tonight we're going to look at the fall of Rome, how the empire is going to weaken and eventually collapse. Although when we talk about this, we're really only talking about one half of the empire. The western half is going to be the half that falls, while the eastern is going to morph into something else, the Byzantine. So today we're looking at the fall of Rome. The objectives that you have on your sheet, we want you to be able to evaluate the role played by migrating nomadic groups in the fall of the Roman Empire. So how do these nomadic tribal groups lead to the empire's decline? We're going to talk about a leader named Diocletian and what he does to try to save Rome. We're also going to talk about Constantine, who has a lasting legacy. The first reason for the fall of Rome has to do with a weakening overall of their leadership. What you see is we've talked about the emperors and in the aftermath of Augustus, who ruled through the Roman peace, Pax Romana, who gave the empire some of its highest achievements. After the good emperors, so after the Julio-Claudians and the Flavians, you had the good emperors, and there were 5 of those. After them, Rome has very little in the way of strong leadership. And what you're going to see is that this is okay. Economically speaking, we have many problems in the Roman Empire. You have robbery and piracy that are increasing all the time. the fact that the Romans are trying to maintain this road system that they've built and the trade that they are engaged in. It's very attractive to pirates, to robbers, and to people who want to get wealth quickly that does not belong to them. So they are not above killing, pillaging, raping, and all of those things that are going to make travel very dangerous. In order to try to secure the travel, but also to keep the empire as steady as possible in a time of great upheaval, obviously the military is going to be utilized, and so a tremendous amount of money is going to support that military, and taxes increasing make the people frustrated. So when this welfare system starts, public welfare, where people can get paid by the government and not work, a lot of them are attracted into that and decide, you know what, I can be taken care of and not have to spend all the money I'm making on taxes to support the army. What am I doing working? And so you're going to see that these tax increases, the danger. So into this kind of crazy turmoil that is happening in Rome, we have a new leader emerge. His name is Diocletian, and Diocletian realizes that Rome is in trouble. He's going to do what he can to try to make things a little bit better. So he's going to pick up after this period where you have 20 emperors in 50 years, and he's going to rule for a longer period of time, okay, about 28 years. After Diocletian had a civil war between co-emperors, he put a couple of people into place and then kind of stayed to consult with them, but those two didn't like each other and started to fight each other for more power. In 312, that's when we see officially the end of Diocletian, because these two co-emperors he put into place are now gone, and Constantine becomes the emperor. And he is going to be more like Diocletian in that he's going to restore order and continue the things that Okay, the next major cause of why Rome is going to fall has to do back with those tribes that we started to talk about, the nomadic tribes. They start to invade Rome. So in the late 300s, the Huns start to mid 400s. The problem is that the Huns, even being there, had weakened the empire even further, and the western half of the empire is on its last legs. Odoacer, again of the Germanic tribes, overthrows the last western emperor in 476, AD 476. And that is the point where we consider it to be the fall of the Western Roman Empire. So Western Europe, Spain, Portugal, present-day France, Germany, Italy, So to sum up, what we're looking at today is you saw that there were political, social, and economic causes for the fall of Rome. We discussed those, political being weak leaders, social dealing with some of those ideas about the welfare. The other thing that I'm not quite sure if I talked about, but that is in there, is the Roman Empire's army consisted of a lot of foreigners, because they had taken over so many lands and put these men into their military, and so they don't have the drive and the loyalty to Rome that born-bred Romans did. So that's actually